There is never a thought of being anything other than ruthless and professional and focused, and there'll be no thoughts within the City side of this being a one-sided affair. They'll be treating this just like they would any other game. The fact that they are overwhelming favourites, the fact they are at home, the fact that they're up against a third-tier side who have already defied the odds to get to this stage will be an irrelevance. They'll have done their preparation and they'll be expecting a tough evening's examination. Gareth popping the ball forward to Undala. Now the first chance for Undala. Just got it tangled under his feet and then prods it wide. I think it took a deflection, so I think it'll be a City corner. That's the first time they've got Undala free.
Yes, I mean, it's an absolute beautiful ball. Again, he's out wide. No, I'm here, no, I'm not. He just darts in behind. It's a beautiful pass, and it's just his second touch. He doesn't have it. When he does have it, it actually ends up being under his feet, and that's what stops him from actually having a proper or clean attempt at goal. He has to eventually toe poke it because the defender recovers, but excellent running behind from Undala, asking questions. The thought that hit my mind for this game is, you know, City, we've been on such exceptional run of form. Would they get sort of complacent in this game? Pause right now.
Yeah, well, Okiki getting round the back, and he finds Undala. Undala. It's a nice play. Good save by Barnsley. Picked up by Alpha Ruprecht. It's the 20th minute. I think the first thing that any player has to do is just to assess what they're up against. They've never met them before, but they're getting round the back now. It's Oboavwoduo, and City are in front. He really does have an eye for goal, Justin Oboavwoduo. It's his 19th of the season, his 4th in the FA Youth Cup run. And just as we were saying that they were getting to know the level of the opponent, they find a lovely slip ball into the gap, and Justin Oboavwoduo makes it 1-0 to the Blues.
Well, just as I was thinking, they, you know, wasn't at their levels, they just upped the level. And again, Oboavwoduo, this is brilliant. A lovely, I mean, this through ball pass is absolutely beautiful. And Oboavwoduo just has the touch, gets his eyes up, sees where the keeper is, goes with his left foot, thinks a nice clean strike to get it into the bottom corner. Lovely play, brilliant run as well. Absolutely wonderful. Dada Mascal, beautiful ball through to him as well. And I think now we can see City just go to another level now. This will spread more confidence through the team, and I think less of the misplaced passes that we've been having. Sometimes just having the odd 1-2 touches gets you into the game a little bit more, but I'm sure he'll be in the right place come the opportunity, that's for sure.
Well, the opportunity might come now, and Dala's round the back again, on towards Dickson, and then Okiki gets to it, just forced away from goal, but he's still got the ball. Then it was towards Dickson, and it was a great save by the goalkeeper, nearly an own goal off Smith, but a great reaction by Fraser Barnsley in the Oxford goal to keep it at 1-0.
Well, Fraser Barnsley's done well, but Undala there, again, he's just pulled it back. Kiki's done well to just get there before it. It seems as though they allowed him to turn. And, well, the central defender there is just really fortunate because that could have ended up in his own goal.
City have won it back again. Good work by Alpha Ruprecht. Here's Dickson. Still Dickson. Good effort. Parried away by Barnsley. That's the first chance Dickson has had in the match, and he drove it on target, which is all you can ask from your centre forward. Good parry by Barnsley. Okiki, and out wide it goes to Alpha Ruprecht. And he keeps going, Alpha Ruprecht, and then slams it into the side netting.
Well, that's better from the youngster. It's a shame he just couldn't get it on target because he's taken on 2 players. He's had the nice little overlap that's taken the fullback out of the situation. Loose step over, and again, he just gets on that angle. The keeper seems to have it covered. Initially, I was thinking, is there someone for the pullback? Dickson's just showed his body there, but just couldn't get his eyes up to find him.
Here's Dado Maskell. Now Galvez. Popped into the gap for Undala. Undala gets beyond Sanko, who literally holds on to him. Undala keeps on going though. Still Undala and Oboavwoduo and Okiki on the turn, and Barnsley with the save.
That's unlucky. It's probably the first opportunity Kiki's had. Undala does well, shows good patience. Adalbo finds him square. He turns with his back towards goal, but then he faces goal.
Hopefully guide the Blues to the semi-final against Arsenal. As Undala plays it to Galvez, and back it goes to O'Reilly. O'Reilly into Galvez. Galvez round the back and turned in, keeping his goal-around record intact by Will Dickson. He scored in round 3, he scored in round 4, he scored in round 5, and now Will Dickson scores in the quarter-final, and he's maybe guided City to the semi-finals of the FA Youth Cup. It's 2-0.
Well, this is much better. Ben will be really pleased with this second goal, because now I would imagine City can now go on to potentially score a third goal. Lovely bit of tempo change, some interplay here, and Dala rolls it on the outside. Galvez back to O'Reilly, flicks it back to Galvez, flashes it across, and I said to you earlier, he'll end up being in the right place at the right time, because this is what centre forwards know and understand. He wasn't involved, brilliant finish. He wasn't involved in a lot of the play-up for most of this game, well, up to this point. He knew where to be, he knows where to be, and he knew on that opportunity there, get himself inside the 6-yard, the ball could actually find its way to him, and it did. So really pleased with Dickson, because it's been a frustrating game for him, not having many touches, but a vital one to score that second goal.
Undala finds Galvez. Galvez across the face of the goal, and he's there to score again. Galvez set up Dickson for the second. It's the same combination for the third, and a wonderful first-time finish. And Galvez again down that left-hand side is the overlapping fullback. And if there was any doubt about who's going into the semi-finals of the FA Youth Cup, well, that doubt has just dissipated. It will be City. They will face Arsenal now, because Dickson is on a hat-trick, and City lead 3-0.
Well, this is brilliant there. Again, Max driving forward, finds Undala, made brilliant decisions all evening, finds Galvez, and again, Dickson in the right place at the right time, slides in to meet the ball on the half volley to see it go across Barnsley. Brilliant play from City. Galvez again providing that option in the overlap. Dickson again on the score sheet. Second goal today, absolutely brilliant from him, because it's one of those, you're waiting for that bus. Well, there's two coming in a short space of time, so well done to him, because again, he hasn't been involved in a lot of the build-up play, he hasn't had a lot of touches, but is in the right place at the right time.
And that is the end of the fixture. City have seen off Oxford United and will make their way through to the FA Youth Cup semi-final. 2 second-half goals by Will Dickson, adding to the one scored by Justin Oboavwoduo in the first half, proving too much for the third-tier visitors, who were in the quarter-final for the first time in their history. But the Blues have their eyes on the biggest prize. They will face Arsenal away to get a place in the FA Youth Cup final. But for the moment, they can celebrate another professional night's work. They have beaten Oxford United by 3 goals to 0.